Shavuot Tov, everyone, and Shavuot Tov. Welcome to Tillis Tells Stories for Saturday night. The title of this week's video is Transmission Through Towels. I revised and supplemented this story from the rendition of Tuvia Natkin for Farchabad magazine in English, which was his translation from Migdal Oz. The Baal Shem Tov passed away on Shavuot in 1760. On the following Shavuot, 1761, the mantle of leadership dramatically passed from the best son, Tzvi, to Rabbi Dovber, the Maggid of Mizrich. But that's a story for a different Saturday night. Anyway, most of the best disciples were drawn to the Maggid as his successor. Rabbi Yaakov Yitzhak Polnauer found this attraction puzzling. The Maggid had studied with the Baal Shem Tov for 5 short years, while he, the author of the first book of Hasidic teachings, Toldos Yaakov Yosef, was a long-time leading disciple. Why did they choose the Maggid instead of himself? He decided to journey to Mizrich to seek the answer. The Maggid happily arranged a festive meal in honor of his special guest, and after warm, heartfelt greetings, the two secluded themselves in the Maggid's study. The Talmidim, the other followers, considered, meanwhile, not willing to miss a conversation between tzaddikim, strained to interrupt. "In what way are you superior to me?" they heard the Baal Toldos ask their mentor. "What did you receive from the Baal Shem Tov that I didn't?" It became evident to the Toldos the Maggid had been the beneficiary of sublime divine secrets, and now he requested that his hosts share them. Did you comprehend all the paths of the Baal Shem Tov?" asked the Maggid. The Toldos replied, "I believe there was nothing hidden from my eyes." "Do you know what purpose the 2 towels hanging in the Baal Shem Tov's room served? And why one of them was sewn at both ends?" The Toldos conceded he had never noticed and requested an explanation. The Maggid admitted that he himself had always longed to understand the reason. He recounted that after much thought, it occurred to him that the matter was connected to the hours that the Baal Shem Tov was secluded in his room on Erev Shabbos after immersion in the mikveh until Kabbalah Shabbos, hours later. It was in those hours that the room was thoroughly sealed. Even the windows were covered. No one knew what went on inside. The Maggid on one occasion had resolved to conceal himself in the room in those hours before the Baal Shem Tov entered. In the moment when the attendant finished cleaning the room in honor of Shabbos and went outside to empty the wastebasket, the Maggid slipped inside and hid. The attendant returned and, unaware, locked the door as he left. When the Baal Shem Tov returned from the mikveh, he unlocked the door and went immediately to the towels. He took hold of the towel sewn at both ends and then drew back suddenly. He gazed suddenly in all directions, as though searching for something. Again he grasped the towel and immediately called out, "Who's hiding in the room?" Deeply humbled, I came out of my hiding place, the Maggid recalled. I pleaded with the Baal Shem Tov to forgive me and turned to leave the room. At this time, the Baal Shem Tov said, it is no longer possible to leave the room. It's in a state of readiness. The door cannot be opened. But tell me, have you immersed already in the mikvah? I replied, yes. Whereupon the Baal Shem Tov whispered in my ears a particular kavanah, an intention to concentrate on. He instructed me to hold the towel, and then he entered into an intense meditative state. After a brief while, I heard him mutter, "Schwer, schwer, hard, hard," literally heavy in Yiddish. Soon thereafter, we soared together through celestial chambers. More than this, I am not permitted to reveal. So now, finally, the Toldos grasped what was the extra that the Maggid received that he did not. May the merit of all 3 of these great tzaddikim, and especially of the Baal Shem Tov and his Yortzeit, help us to receive the Torah anew joyfully and deeply within.